Today we are talking about diaphragmatic breathing technique and how it helps your immune system. Hi, I'm Italia Oliver, and if it's your first time to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification to be notified of the latest videos. So I hope you are all hanging in there in these crazy times, aren't they? Just so much has changed so quickly. There's so much, uncertainty, but there are many things that we can be certain about. One of the first things that I know I'm certain about is I'm going to choose joy through all of this, right? Every moment we have this opportunity that we get to wake up, and thank God that we get to wake up. We have this opportunity to choose joy, even though all of these transitions and changes and uncertainties abound, yes, but we can have faith, we can have hope, and we can have joy, and we can choose that each and every day. For me, in my life, what's going on right now, I live here in beautiful Southern California, but we're pretty much on a lockdown, everything's pretty much closed up other than going for groceries. I'm used to working at home. I also do readings and coaching and mentoring and spiritual development and all that through phone and video. So I'm used to and I do have clients too, but in person, but I'm used to working at home. So it works well for me. I'm not feeling it too much. I'm pretty comfortable. I'm a little bit of a homebody, to be honest. I like being home. But my husband now is home and he's working from home, but thank God, that's a blessing. And then I also have my teenage son. He's home too from school. They actually just announced it this last week that out here the schools are going to be staying closed till the end of the year. So it is what it is, and we just gotta roll with the changes and roll with it. Sometimes things are uncomfortable, but I think those things that happen to us when we're being pushed outside of our comfort zone, that's the place where we can really, grow and thrive, as long as we allow that to happen. So choose joy, choose peace, choose to be calm. And so this technique is a perfect segue into talking about being calm. It's called the diaphragmatic breathing technique. So although it may seem like, you're powerless in these unprecedented times, there are things that we can do, right? There are things that we can control, like prevention. Prevention is power. Yes, wash our hands, take our vitamin C and our zinc, and yes, we want to sit in the sun and exercise and get fresh air. But there's something else that prevents disease and it boosts your immune system. And you know what? It doesn't cost a dime. And better yet, it's available to you in each and every moment. Drumroll please, your breath, okay? So today, I'm not only sharing with you this specific and powerful technique to have in your, bag of tricks of prevention, but why it's so important and how to do it, okay? And it has everything to do with preventing COVID-19, right? Your immune system, your endocrine system, your digestion system, and your nervous system, okay? Everything working together in balance and in harmony. And with COVID-19, since it's this respiratory illness, we want to do everything that we can to help our lungs. And it's called diaphragmatic breathing, okay? I do it every day when I go to bed and when I wake up, okay? Proper breathing is essential. And you know what? You'd be surprised how many people don't breathe properly to get enough oxygen into their cells, okay? For a long time, I didn't know how to breathe properly, to be honest, okay? But after learning this, it's made such a huge impact on my life. It helps me when I meditate and when I connect with the spirit world too, okay? So I do it beforehand, and it helps me open up even more, opening up those divine channels, because the more calm you are, the more you're able to receive, right, from spirit, or within your own meditations from your higher self. You can listen and receive the calmer you are, right? So it's easy, this technique, and you feel the results. I do it about 5 minutes in bed before I go to sleep. And then I also do it 5 minutes in the morning before I get out of bed. And you will feel more relaxed and centered, which sets your day off to a great start. So let's start with this. What is diaphragmatic breathing? Okay. It's a specific technique of breathing that makes your lungs work more efficiently, okay? Now I'm going to start to get a little scientific-y, I guess, in a sense, but it helps us, because if we understand the why, then we're going to understand we'll do it more if we really understand why are we even doing this, or why. Yes, it's breathing. No, but there's a reason why that's so important, learning the proper way of breathing. So what is the diaphragm? Okay, it's the primary muscle used in respiration, which is your process of breathing. Okay, this dome-shaped muscle is located just below the lungs and the heart. It sits at the base of the chest, and it separates your abdomen from your chest, and it contracts continually as you breathe in and you breathe out, okay? So it squeezes downward when you breathe in, making a vacuum that causes this rush of like fresh air right into your lungs. And we want fresh air into our body, right? We need that. But the opposite happens when you breathe out. Your diaphragm relaxes upward, pushing on your lungs, letting them deflate and letting them let go of any of that stale air, right? Because over time, stale air builds up, right? Leaving less room for the diaphragm to contract and bring in fresh oxygen, okay? So with the diaphragm that's not working, right, to full capacity, the body starts to use other muscles in the neck, in the back, and in the chest for breathing. And this translates into lower oxygen levels and less energy for exercise or doing your activities and all that kind of stuff, right? But if practiced regularly, breathing exercises like diaphragmatic breathing can really help you rid the lungs of accumulated stale air, increasing your oxygen levels and getting the diaphragm to really return to its job of helping you breathe. So anything that you can do, like breathing, to calm your nervous system is really important, because your nervous system is connected to everything, right? It's your electrical wiring system. And when you understand how crucial it is in the balance and in the harmony of your body, you understand why breathing properly is so important. If you calm the nervous system, right, it will calm the endocrine system, which the endocrine system allows the more cortisol, right? We get panicked, we're in fear and all that, so our cortisol starts running away with us, the fight or flight response and all of that. And so what happens when you have more cortisol running through is you have less energy in your cells. And when you have less energy, right, that's a problem for you, because that will make fatigue. You might start thinking not properly, whatever. So it's really important to know that when you can breathe properly, it helps calm the body, and you're bringing more energy and oxygen into your cells. And happy cells equal a happy body, right? And we all want happy bodies. So, and viruses like COVID-19 don't like, to be in happy bodies, because you know what? They can't thrive in there. They can't feed off of you and thrive. So you know what? That's why, it's part of why some people, right, they'll be exposed to it and not get it. Or they might, and then there's other people who are exposed and feel it, right? Because of this energy, okay? Because of this energy. So the more that we can calm the system and practice good breathing techniques, a whole lot better. And you know what? It's these little strategies, these little techniques that can really help us and make a difference in our lives. Now I am going to share with you how to do diaphragmatic breathing. You can do it in your bed. I like to do it in your bed because I'm laying down already. But you can do it on a couch. You can do it sitting in a chair. You can do it as you're driving in the car. I always practice it. So just do it whenever you can. But it's good to start off, lying down. So what you're going to do, you have a pillow, and you're just going to lay down. Okay. All right. And you can do this with me if you want to, or you can watch, whichever. But you're going to want to just have your knees bent. And then you're going to want to have one hand is resting on your chest. And then the other hand is resting right here at your diaphragm, just right below your chest. And what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to breathe in. And when you breathe in, you're going to keep your hand on your chest, but you're not going to want your chest to rise up. You want to keep it steady, okay? So it shouldn't rise with you. But what should rise is your diaphragm, okay? So you're going to breathe in. And as you breathe in, this stays still, but your diaphragm expands, your belly will expand up, okay? So as you breathe in, your belly expands. That's proper breathing. And then when you breathe out, you're going to use your pursed lips like that, So you're going to do pursed lips, and then you exhale down slowly, and you're going to feel your stomach. You're going to feel this area slowly come down, okay? So we can either try it together, or I'll just show you again. You're going to breathe in, feeling your belly expand, and then you're going to breathe out. Now, there's a couple of variations to that too. And I'll do it about 5-10 minutes in the morning, and then before bed I will do that just to help bring this calm feeling into my body. Now you can add a couple things to this as well. Sometimes I do it a different way, actually, to be honest. I won't always keep my hand on my chest. Sometimes I just put both hands where my stomach is, and so I can feel my diaphragm being pushed out with both hands. So sometimes I do that too, and I breathe in, and this expands, and then you breathe out. And you want to do it slowly, okay? It's not something you want to do quickly either. So you want to do that slowly. Another thing too that you can do is when we put our index finger and our thumbs together, we do that a lot in yoga, but when you're doing that, what happens is, this is like your thumb is your, if you do Chinese medicine, the thumb, the lung meridian runs through, and in your hand, it's in your thumb, right? So when we're actually bringing these together, we are opening up our lungs, we're opening up more air so that it can fill up our lungs. So you can even do that, like rest your hands together like that, put it on the belly, and just feel it as well. And then you can add in things too, like counting breath. You want to breathe in for 4, exhale for 4. You can breathe in for 4, hold it, breathe out for 4, okay? Maybe you don't want to start off with 4. Maybe you can go just to 2. It shouldn't be something where it's difficult for you, okay? If it is, then you stop. You go for as long as you can, and then you breathe out, okay? But just start where you feel comfortable, and that's though how I do it. And when you feel it, it takes me, it's sometimes too, if I have any belly pain or things like that, I just start doing this, and probably about 5 minutes later, all the pain, it's just gone. Let's say I didn't eat something right or whatever, you know, it's just gone. But do it for about 5 to 10 minutes, and you just feel your whole body, your whole nervous system, like everything just relaxes, and you feel good. And it's just a wonderful way to help you calm the nervous system, because that's what we want to do. We want to calm our nervous system, because everything is tied to that. And sometimes I'll do it too before meditating, right? Before I connect with the spirit world, before I work with clients. I do that because not in front of a client, I mean, we'll do breathing together, but I'll prepare too sometimes that way. So diaphragmatic breathing, really powerful, and just a wonderful technique. And it really changed my life once I learned how to breathe properly. So if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, share. It just really helps me. If you end up doing it, you know, comment down below. I'd love to hear your experiences. And until next time, take care, be well, and healthy.